Hello everyone, welcome back to Saram Knowledge Park. In first part, we explored the first 10 AI tools that every software tester should know. We learned how tools are like ChatGPT, GitHub Copilot, Gemini, Cloudy, Cursor AI, and Test Team can help improve productivity and simplify daily testing tasks. If you haven't watched part 1.8, I highly recommend watching it first because today's video build on those concepts. Now it's time to take the next step. In this video, we will explore 10 more advanced AI tools that are widely used in modern QA teams, enterprise project, and automation testing environment. Some of these tools help with API testing, some improve security testing, while others make test management and automation smarter. By end of this video, you will know which AI tools are best for your role, whether you are a beginner, a manual tester, or automation engineer. So let's begin part two with one of the most important tool for every software tester, that is Postman AI. So if you are planning a career in software testing, so learning API testing is no longer optional. It's becoming a must-have skill. Almost every modern application, whether it's an e-commerce application, banking application, or food delivery application, or communicates through API. Postman AI helps tester create, understand, and test these API faster by using artificial intelligence. Before we understand Postman AI, let's first understand what an API is. So API stands for Application Programming Interface. Don't worry if this sounds technical. Think of an API as a messenger. Imagine you are sitting in a restaurant. You don't go directly to the kitchen to ask for food, right? So instead, you tell the waiter that you what you want. So the waiter takes your request to the kitchen and brings your food back. Similarly, an API carries request from one application to another and return the response. For example, when you check your bank balance in mobile application, the application sends an API request to the bank server and receive the latest balance. Now let's see how Postman AI helps software testers. Suppose your development teams create a new login API. Instead of writing every test manually, you can use AI features in Postman to speed up your work. It can help you to understand the API documentation, suggest test script, explain API response, and even recommend additional test scenario. For example, beside testing a successful login, AI may remind you to test invalid password, expired tokens, empty request field, and unauthorized access. This helps improve API test coverage and reduce the chances of missing important scenario. Let's understand this with practical example. Imagine you are testing login API of an online shopping application. A beginner might only test whether valid credential um, allow the user to log in successfully. But a professional tester think beyond that. What if the password is incorrect? What if the username field is empty? What if the authentication token has expired? What if an unauthorized user tries to access the API? Postman AI can suggest many of these scenarios, helping you to create more complete and effective API test. So our next AI tool is Snyk AI. So a software tester, our job is not only a check to whether an application was correctly. We also need to make sure it is secure. Today, almost every application uses open source libraries and third party packages. If these components contain security vulnerabilities, attackers may exploit them. So Snyk AI helps development and QA teams identify security risks early so they can fix them before the software reaches customer. So what exactly is Snyk AI? So Snyk AI is a security testing platform powered by artificial intelligence. It scans your application code and the open source libraries your project depend on. If it finds known security vulnerabilities, it alerts the team and often suggests how to fix it. Think of it like a security inspector who check a building before people move in. Instead of waiting for a problem to happen, it helps identify risk in advance. Let's see how tester can use Snyk AI. Suppose your development team has added a new payment feature. Before releasing it, Snyk AI scans the application, reports that one of the third-party libraries has a known security issue. Now the tester and developer can work together. The developer update the vulnerable libraries, and the tester verify that the application still works correctly after the update. This process helps improve both functionality and security before the release. Now let's understand this with one example. Imagine you are testing an online banking application. The login feature works perfectly. Money transfer also work correctly. Everything looks fine, but the Snyk AI identifies that one of the security libraries used in the application has known vulnerabilities. So without this scan, the application might go live with a hidden security risk. By identifying the issue early, the team can update the library and release a more secure application. Now let's explore our next AI tool, that is Atlassian Intelligence, also known as Jira AI. If you have worked in software testing, you have probably heard about Jira, right? So many software companies use Jira to manage user stories, bugs, tasks, and sprint planning. Now, the artificial intelligence built into Jira, many routine activities have become faster and smarter. For software testers, this means spending less time writing and managing tickets and more time focusing on testing. So, what exactly is Jira AI? So, Jira AI is an AI powered assistant available within the Jira platform. It helps team write better issue description, summarize long observation, um, improve ticket quality, and make project management easier. Imagine receiving a bug ticket with a long discussion involving developers, testers, and business analysts. Instead of reading everything line by line, AI can summarize the discussion and highlight the important point. This helps you to understand the issue much faster. Let's see how testers use Jira in real life project. Suppose you have found a defect during regression testing. Instead of writing complete bug report from scratch, Jira AI can help organize your information into a professional format. It can improve the bug description, make the language clearer, and ensure important details are included. It can also summarize sprint updates, generate task description, and help improve acceptance criteria. This reduces documentation effort and helps team to communicate more effectively. Let's understand this with one example. Imagine you are testing an online payment feature. When you click the Pay Now button, the payment fail. You collect error message, write the steps to reproduce, mention the expected result, and attach the actual result. Jira AI can help organize all this information into a clear and structured bug report. A well-written bug report helps developer to understand the issue faster, reducing back and forth communication and speeding up the defect resolution. Now let's explore our next AI tool, that is NotebookLM. As a software tester, one of the most time consuming tasks is understanding project requirement. Sometimes you receive a business requirement document, a functional specification document, API documentation, meeting notes, and email, all of all for the same feature. Reading everything manually takes time, right? So Notebook LM help you to organize these documents, understand them faster, and ask questions about your own project information. So what is Notebook LM? So Notebook LM is an AI powered research and learning assistant. One of the biggest strength is that it works with your own documents. Instead of asking general questions, you can upload project related documents like requirement specification, user stories, API documentation, or meeting notes. Then you can ask questions such as what are the login requirement, what are the business rules for payment, which users can access this feature. Notebook LM answer based on documents you have provided, making it very useful for testers. Let's understand how testers use the Notebook LM. Imagine your business analyst share a 150-page requirement document. Instead of reading every page before your first project meeting, you can upload the document into Notebook LM. You can then ask a question in simple language. For example, what validation are required for user registration? What happens when payment fail? Which user have admin access? Notebook LM help you to find answer quickly, making requirement analysis much faster. Now let's see one example here. Suppose you are working on an online banking project. Your project include business requirement document, functional specification document, API documentation, and meeting notes. So instead of searching through multiple files every time you have a questions, right? So Notebook LM allow you to ask directly. For example, what is the daily transfer limit? What validation is required before approving a loan? The AI searches your uploaded documents and provide answer based on the project information. This saves a valuable preparation time before testing begins. Now let's explore our next AI tool, that is Mabl. So imagine your team releases a new version of application every week. So every release require regression testing to ensure existing feature still work correctly. Running hundreds of test cases manually every time is slow and repetitive. This is where Mabl helps. So it use artificial intelligence to automate end-to-end testing and reduce the effort needed to maintain automation script. So what exactly is Mabl? So Mabl is a cloud-based test automation platform that use AI to simplify automation testing. Instead of spending hours updating broken automation script after every application change, Mabl helps reduce maintenance by intelligence adapting to many UI changes. This means your automation should become more stable and easier to maintain over time. For Agile and DevOps team that release software frequently, this can save significant amount of efforts. Let's understand this with one example. Suppose you are testing an online shopping application. Every time a new version is released, you need to verify the complete customer journey. That includes logging in, searching for a product, adding it to the cart, completing payment, and confirming the order. Instead of executing this test manually every release, Mabl can automate the entire workflow. This allows tester to focus on exploring new features while the automation suite handles repetitive regression testing. Its most useful capability is auto healing. Let's say developer changes the name or location of a button on a screen. In traditional automation, this change might cause your script to fail. You would then need to update the locator manually. Mabl use AI to recognize similar elements and reduce maintenance when certain UI changes occur. This doesn't eliminate all maintenance, but it can significantly reduce repetitive work. Now let's explore our next AI tool, that is ACCELQ. So many people think automation testing always requires strong programming skill. That was true for many traditional automation tools. But today, AI powered platforms like ACCELQ make automation much easier. ACCELQ allows tester to build automate test cases with every little coding. This helps manual testers begin their automation journey much faster. So what exactly is ACCELQ? So ACCELQ is a cloud-based automation testing platform that use artificial intelligence to simplify test automation. One platform can be used for web testing, mobile application testing, API testing, and complete end-to-end business process testing. So instead of writing hundreds of lines of automation code, tester can use visual workflows and reusable components to build automation faster. This makes the learning curve much easier, especially for beginners. Let's understand this with example. Suppose your company has an online banking application. Customer can use the website as well as the mobile application. As a tester, you need to verify that both platforms work correctly. With SLQ, you can create automated tests that validate user login, account balance, fund transfer, and transaction history. You can also automate API validation that support these business processes. This allows the QA team to test multiple layers of application from single platform. Why do many companies choose SLQs? The biggest reason is productivity. Instead of creating the same automation logic repeatedly, tester can build reusable components. For example, once you create automation component, it can be reused in many different test cases. These reduce duplicate work, improve consistency, and save maintenance time. The AI capabilities further um, help teams build and manage automation more efficiently. Now let's understand our next AI tool, that is Tricentis Tosca AI. If you wanted to work in large multinational companies like bank, insurance companies, telecom organization, or healthcare enterprises, so there good chance you will hear about Tosca. It is one of the world leading enterprise test automation platform. With AI powered capabilities, Tosca help QA teams automate testing faster, maintain test case more efficiently, and improve overall software quality. So, what is Tricentis Tosca? So, Tosca is an enterprise automation platform that supports web application, desktop application, APIs, SAP system, Salesforce, and many other technologies. One of the biggest strength is model based testing. So instead of creating hundreds of separate automation script, tester create reusable business models. These models can then be reused across multiple test cases. This approach reduces maintenance and makes automation easier to scale in large projects. Let's understand the model-based testing with one example. Imagine your application has a login page used in 50 different test cases. In traditional automation, the login step might be repeated in many scripts, right? So now imagine the login screen changes. You may need to update dozens of scripts. With model-based testing, you will create the login process only once. Whenever the login page changes, you update the model just once and every connected test automatically use the updated version. This saves a huge amount of maintenance time in enterprise projects. Let's take one more example here. So suppose you are working on banking application. Before every software release, thousands of business scenario need to be tested. Customer login, account balance, money transfer, loan processing, transaction history. Instead of manually testing every scenario, Tosca help automate this business process. Its AI capabilities and reusable model makes large-scale regression testing much faster and more reliable. Now let's understand our next AI tool, that is Microsoft Copilot. As a software tester, your day is not limited to executing test cases, right? So you also write test cases, prepare reports, analyze Excel files, creating SQL queries, review requirement, and communicate with your team. Doing all this task manually takes time, right? So Microsoft Copilot acts like a intelligent assistant that help you to complete these daily activities faster and more efficiently. So what can Microsoft Copilot do for a software tester? So let's say your manager asks you to prepare 20 test cases for a new login feature. Instead of starting with a blank page, you can ask Copilot to generate a first draft based on the requirement. Need an SQL query to verify data in the database. Copilot can help to create it. Need to summarize an Excel defects report or write professional status email. Copilot can assist with that too. It doesn't replace your knowledge, but it helps you complete routine tasks much faster. Let's take an example. Suppose you are testing a user registration page. Instead of manually thinking of every possible scenario, you can ask to Copilot, generate test case for a registration page. It may suggest positive test case such as valid user registration. It can also suggest negative scenario like invalid email format, empty mandatory fields, duplicate user names, and password validation. These suggestions save time and help you think of additional scenario you might otherwise miss. However, you should always review and refine the generated test cases before using them in a real project. Microsoft Copilot is useful beyond test case creation. Imagine you are attending a 1 hour project meeting. Instead of reading pages of notes, Copilot can summarize the discussion into key action points. Need sample customer data for testing. Copilot can generate realistic test data. Need to review a lengthy requirement document. It can summarize the important points and highlight the key business rules. These features help testers spend more time on quality analysis and less time on repetitive documentation. Now let's understand our next AI tool, that is BrowserStack AI. One of the biggest challenges in software testing is ensuring that an application works correctly on different browsers and devices. Your application may work perfectly on Google Chrome, but what if it doesn't work properly on other browser like Safari, Firefox, or Microsoft Edge? What about Android phones and iPhones? Testing all these combinations manually takes a lot of time. So BrowserStack AI help tester to test application across multiple browsers and devices while using AI to improve testing efficiency and identify issues faster. So what exactly is BrowserStack AI? So BrowserStack AI is cloud-based testing platform that provide access to real browser and real mobile devices. Its AI-powered capabilities help testers to analyze test results, identify failure more quickly, and improve the overall testing process. So instead of purchasing dozens of physical devices, a team can test application on real device available in the cloud. This saves both time and infrastructure cost. Let's take one example here. Suppose your company launches an online shopping website. So before the release, you need to verify that customer can browse product, add items to the cart, and complete payments on different browser and mobile devices. If the checkout button works on Chrome but fail on Safari, customer may abandon their purchase, right? So BrowserStack AI help tester to quickly identify these compatibility issues so that they can fix before the application reaches user. Many companies use BrowserStack because they don't need to maintain a large collection of devices. So everything is available through the cloud. So teams can test on different operating system, browser versions, and mobile devices from anywhere. AI features help organize test result, highlighted failures, and make debugging easier. This improve release quality while reducing testing effort. Let's understand final AI tool in our series, that is Qodo, previously known as CodiumAI. While many AI tool helps to tester during execution, so these tools focus on improving code quality before defect reach the testing stage. It helps developers and automation testers to generate meaningful unit test cases, review code, and identify possible issues early in the software development lifecycle. So, what exactly is this tool? So, Qodo is an AI-powered coding assistant designed to improve software quality. It analyzes source code and suggests meaningful unit tests, edge cases, and improvement. Think of it as an intelligent code reviewer. Instead of waiting until QA find a bug, Qodo helps identify potential problems while the code is still being written. This saves time and reduces the number of defects reaching the later testing stages. Let's take an example. Suppose a developer create a password validation function. The developer may only test a few normal cases. So these tools analyze the code and suggest additional scenarios such as empty password, very long password, special characters, and boundary value. These suggestions help improve test coverage and make the application more reliable before QA testing even begin. You might wonder why a software tester should learn this tool. The answer is simple. Today's QA engineers often write automation script and work closely with developers. Understanding AI assisted code review and test generation help testers to create better automation framework and improve collaboration with development teams. Now we have completed our series on the top 20 AI tools every software tester must learn. So from AI assistant like ChatGPT and Cloudy to enterprise tools like Tosca, BrowserStack, and Qodo, you have explored the tools that are transforming the software testing industry. Remember one important lesson: AI will not replace skilled software testers, but testers who know how to use AI effectively will have a significant advantage over those who don't. Thank you so much for watching this complete series. I hope these 20 AI tools help you to become a smarter, faster, and more confident software tester. I would love to know which AI tool are you most excited to try. Let me know in the comment. If this video helped you, please like it, share it with your friends and colleagues, and subscribe to Saram Knowledge Park for more easy to understand tutorials on software testing, automation, and AI and career growth. Until the next video, keep learning, keep testing, and keep growing. See you soon. Thank you.